The biggest upgrade ever to the Avalanche network is officially here, and AVAX's price has acted accordingly, although I think we should have pumped a little bit more. But regardless, Avalanche up 5% on the day, up 12.68% on the week. We've been pounding the horn on Avalanche since it was sub $10, and we are still as bullish, if not more bullish, on Avalanche, the AVAX token, and everything happening with the big 9,000 upgrade. We're going to talk about what that means for Avalanche. What does it mean for adoption? But first, taking a look at the AVAX chart on the daily. This is from Bitfinex. AVAX, a pretty key indicator here, as the price action concepts indicator from LuxAlgo has flashed a change of character for Avalanche as it moved up from $35 to $43. This was the candle on Friday, November 22nd, so 1 week ago. With that big move up, though, it has created a gap in the AVAX chart, which twice over the last week, we have filled this gap and price has closed in the green. Well, 3 times, including the short liquidation we had back on November 25th, which was this Monday. Now, Avalanche did wick up to around $47.7. It did come back down, and price has slowly been moving to the upside. There's a potential we could fill this gap again, but if it does, I am entering in to the largest long position I have entered in this market cycle. If Avalanche does get back to that $38, I believe Avalanche is getting ready to moonshot up, and the first level it's going to reclaim, the important one, is going to be that $65 level. But on our way to 65, $50 is going to be very important. As you can see here, going all the way back to December of 2023, AVAX had a large rally up to that $50 level and came back down to around $27. So almost a 50% retracement. Started climbing back up, got back up to that $50 level again in April of this year, and then had that massive spill off from $50 to a wick low of $17. And we are going to eventually retest that again. We're only around $5.50 away from retesting that $50. But to us here on this channel, you can make money on Avalanche in the short term, but it is a very long-term play. As you can see here from the Cedar 9000, post Etna Avalanche 9000 L1s, this is what they're going to have. They're going to be customizable, any virtual machine with their own rules, one-click setup with the Ava Cloud, interoperable, so it can call on DEXs. It uses Chainlink contracts from the C-Chain. It's also cheap to set up and run, and $40 million worth of grants retroactively will be available to people building on the Avalanche network. Now, I want to also share a post from A Tunchi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I butcher, but there's a handle if you want to go follow. Lots of messaging has gone around recently. So this is an excellent thread, kind of breaking down some of the important highlights of what the new upgrade for Avalanche is going to do. The largest upgrade since AVAX went live on the mainnet. So Etna is the technical term for Avalanche Community Proposals, also known as ACPs. All the big network upgrades for the Avalanche are named after mountains. Interesting. Didn't know that. Well, now you know. So the first one, ACP 77, no more 2000 AVAX requirement to launch your own layer 1. It is now cheaper than ever to create your own subnet. Now, some people point to this and say, well, that's actually a negative, right? Not a lot of buying pressure. But I say, right, quantity versus quality. In this case, we're not giving up quality, but you get what I'm saying, right? The loss of the 2000 per subnet per L1 is gone. But now you're going to bring in a full influx of new layer 1s, new subnets launching. And so that should make up for the difference in losing the 2000 versus how many more quantity we're going to get. Also, ACP 103 adds dynamic fees to the P and C chains with plans for more complex fee structures in the future, which should help with the consumption of the AVAX token. ACP 118 standardizes a signature format to make it easier for apps to integrate, right? Taking away the pain points, the barriers to entry, very bullish. ACP 125 cuts the minimum fee on the C chain from 25 to just 1 AVAX. So a 99.9% reduction, again, making it easier and cheaper to come in to the Avalanche ecosystem. ACP-131 activates new EVM features on the C chain and the subnet EVM, giving it more interoperability with the Ethereum virtual machine. ACP-151 improving validator participation and a more reliable state verification. And then it gives the full breakdown here. And then Retro 9000, again, is a grant program offering up to $40 million for projects that make it to mainnet. Submit your project, and the community votes for rewards funded by the Avalanche Foundation. So I want to give a big shout out to this X handle here. Go follow it. Let them know Sin City Crypto sent you for this wonderful breakdown of everything happening with the AVAX upgrade. You also have this. I want to share this from Blue Clarity 1. The Avalanche upgrade is serious business. It's been on the Fuji testnet taking a look at the impact of gas costs. So the current mainnet charges around 33 cents for swaps and $9.13 for 100 bin deployment. With the Avalanche 9000, those fees go from 33 cents to around $1 or to around a penny, 1.2 pennies. And the 100 bin deployment goes from $9.13 to 33 cents, comparative to Arbitrum, which is considered the golden standard for Ethereum layer 2s when it comes to fees and speed. Swaps on Arbitrum cost almost, 2x that of what will cost on Avalanche. And 100 bin deployment is right on par with what Avalanche is seeing. So AVAX layer 1 is on par with Ethereum scaling layer 2s. Are we about to see a large influx of builders and projects and dApps on Avalanche? I believe we are. Also, let's not forget about gaming, right? Avalanche Gaming. Today, you're going to buy a bunch of games on sale that you will never open, aren't you? Before you do that, check out the Avalanche Gaming. Of course, you have Off the Grid and MapleStory had a huge showing at the GameStag Awards. So shout out to those two games. And Amalia Games is launching their own Avalanche L1. So here we go. The influx of people launching their own layer 1 with Avalanche. MapleStory is live streaming with OpenSea and on Yellow Panther X. And then a bunch of other different games in their ecosystem. So I think it's great that Avalanche kind of highlights and showcases all the different games that are on their mainnet and that are in the ecosystem. So shout out to them. Shout out to all the gaming. We talk about gaming and RWA being the two big narratives, but let's not forget Avalanche has the AVAX Foundation, has worked with the California Department of Motor Vehicles to essentially tokenize 42 million car titles. So where's that going to go? I know that's part of the RWA narrative, right? Real world assets. But gaming, now you can build your own layer 1 on Avalanche. One of the best techs out there, some of the fastest finality for cheaper, faster, and more interconnectivity. Man, it's going to be amazing. Also, yeah, BlackRock, right? Let's not forget about this. BlackRock launched their digital liquidity fund on the Avalanche mainnet via the securitized platform. So a lot of things are coming together for Avalanche. So if you've been a holder of the AVAX token, whether it was from $5 or $20, you will be rewarded. We're entering into the parabolic altcoin market phase. And we believe Avalanche has been lagging in price action, but we believe that's all about to change. If you want more Avalanche content from this channel, let us know in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.